Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much to all of our expert participants and everyone who has joined with us today. I extend my warmest welcome to all of you to the International Expert Sharing Meeting with the topic How E-commerce is Shaping Modern Consumer Behavior. I am Rina, and I'm truly honored to serve as a host for today's session. And this gathering represents not only an academic exchange but also a meaningful opportunity for interdisciplinary and cross-cultural dialogue. To guide us through today's sessions, here's our flow of the activity today. The first one, we have activity introduction, which include background of the activity and introduction of expert. Next, we will move to the opening remark from representative from Semioted. And the third one, we have expert presentation session with Q&A session. And the last one, we have group photo and closing. Next, for the background introductions, the International Expert Sharing Meeting is designed to foster academic exchange between education and business experts from ASEAN and China. It provides a shared platform for interdisciplinary and cross-cultural dialogue, enabling us to learn from diverse perspectives and experience. Looking ahead, this series will be held every 2 until 3 months with each session centered around a unique theme. The topics will span across education, business, engineering, and other disciplines, offering participant rich and engaging discussion from various fields of expertise. Today, we are truly honored. To be joined by four experts from highly respected institution. The first one we have from Capital State University from the Philippines and Universitas Merdeka Malang, Indonesia. Next, from National University of Laos, and the last one from Universitas Negeri Semarang from Indonesia. Let me now take this opportunity to briefly introduce our expert for today's sessions. Okay. The first one is our first expert is Dr. Rosin Lebado, is Dean of the College of Management and Associate Professor 5 at Capital State University from the Philippines. She has an academic career at Capital State University since 2006 with extensive teaching and leadership experience. And Dr. Rosin recognized with multiple awards are also a resources speaker and mentor for business plan preparation, feasibility studies, and entrepreneurship. And her research focus is business management, entrepreneurship, climate change adaptation, and disaster resilience. Next, we will move to our second expert is Miss Layatul Hikmah. Miss Layatul Hikmah is a lecturer from the Faculty of Economic and Business, also a head of the Cooperation Division from Universitas Merdeka Malang, Indonesia. Layatul Hikmah is also active as an LPDP scholarship mentor and content creator on the YouTube channel. Uh, and then Miss Layatul Hikmah is an expert in economic and business, also have so many community projects, and her research focus is organizational behavior, entrepreneurship, and business management. For the third one, we have Dr. Sandi Arif. Dr. Sandi Arif is a lecturer from the Department of Accounting Education, Faculty of Economic and Business, Universitas Negeri Semarang, Indonesia. Dr. Sandi Arif also have a certified practicing accountant, CPA at Australia, and an advisory council member of Harvard Business Review. Also, have so many international recognized researcher and consultant with project funded by so many institutions. And his research and publication focus is accounting and corporate governance, organizational culture and leadership, digital transformation in business, and sustainability reporting. And we have the last of our expert is Dr. Alay von Visey. Dr. Alay von Visey is Associate Professor and Deputy Director of Research Division, Faculty of Economy and Business Management from National University of Laos. Dr. Ole is also an international consultant and economic with experience in ADB, ILO area, World Bank, and so many more. And then have Equity Initiative Fellow, Atlantic Fellow, and so many other things. And his research and publication focus in trade facilitation, SMEs, agricultural finance, food security, China's investment, and industrial policy. Okay, after the introduction of the expert, we will have the opening remarks from Siameot Ted. Now, I will like to invite Ms. Cheng Chantola, a head of administration, finance, and planning from Siameot Ted. Okay, please welcome Ms. Chantola.
Very good afternoon, everyone. Do you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you.
So, first of all, I would like to say good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of CMO TED, I would like to warmly welcome esteemed participant, young innovator, learner, and presenter. It is a pleasure to be here with you today to explore a topic that is not only essential to the future of vocational education, but also exciting and inspiring. How economic is shaping modern consumer behavior. E-commerce has not only changed the way we shop, but also the way we think about consumption itself. In today's digital marketplace, convenient personalization and instant access have become powerful drivers of consumer behavior. From mobile shopping app to social media marketplaces, customers now expect seamless experience, tailor recommendation, and rapid delivery as the purchasing decision, and even redefining traditional notion of value. Understanding how e-commerce is shaping modern consumer behavior is essential, not just a business looking to stay competitive, but for everyone seeking to grab the evolving relationship between technology and everyday life. So let's discover together how e-commerce is shaping modern consumer behavior. Last but not least, I wish you all the best and get fruitful shopping, sharing, discussion, and learning. Have a good day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Chantola, for your insightful opening remarks. Next, we will move to other session. This is the expert presentation sessions. Please wait. In expert presentation session, we have two rounds. The first round, we have two experts, and each expert will give a presentation for each is 15 minutes. And the first one, we have Dr. Rosin Labado, and the second one, we have Ms. Layatul Hikmah. Okay, Dr. Rosin Labado will present the topic e-commerce and redefinition of shopping journey. Okay, for Dr. Rosin, please welcome and time is yours.
Hello, good afternoon. Mabuhay. Am I audible, Miss Rina?
Yes, it's very clear.
Okay. So, do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen, Miss.
Okay. So, by the way, to all the participants for this webinar, thank you. Good afternoon. And before I start with the presentation, I would like to thank the organizer of this event and also to Capital State University through the Office of the External Affairs and Linkages for this opportunity to be with you this afternoon. So my topic is e-commerce and the redefinition of the shopping journey. So today we are going to explore how e-commerce is reshaping the modern shopping journey. So not just changing how we shop, but fundamentally transforming how we discover, evaluate, and purchase products. Traditionally, the shopping process was straightforward. We walk in the store, we evaluate products and products there. We ask the salesperson regarding our products or the different products that we are interested in and do the purchase. It was clearly linear and physical experience. But with the digital era, um, it has changed completely how we shop. From this, it has disrupted that linear model. So the shopping journey has become a multi-touch point, data-driven, and deeply personalized experience. So we rely, or it is heavily relied on the influence of technology, social media, and consumer expectations. So for this afternoon, let us discuss how this transformation is happening and what it means for us consumers and also for the businesses. Okay, so these are the different experiences that we are having right now. So first is the rise of omni-channel shopping. So before, all we discuss, especially in marketing, is the zero level channel, the one level channel, two level channel. Nowadays, we have what we call as the omni-channel shopping. So meaning from the single channel or those types of channel, we are now on omni-channel shopping experience. So customer no longer follow a straight line from product discovery to purchase. So before we always need we need to have the physical store, or we need to have uh, intermediaries for our products to reach the consumers, or for us consumers we go to stores for us to buy the product. But with the advent of technology, we tend to use different media for us, or social media accounts. So what we do as consumers, we we check products on different platforms. We see products on Instagram, we research it on YouTube. We have also Lazada and Shopee here in the Philippines. We use also of Facebook and TikTok to check on the different products. So we can also check reviews from these platforms and evaluating our products. So we don't need to go to stores just to evaluate the products that we wanted, or we want to buy. So this has contributed, or this changes, or the social media, the technology has brought so many changes to us. So there are so many ways for us to go shopping. So through the use of our cell phones, through the use of social media accounts. So what the businesses do is just create uh, digital content for us to have a real world experience of this product and services, for us to, or for them to be able to stimulate in-store experiences, and the consumer will be able to relate on these products. So uh, some businesses actually do the live selling and do the uh, actual using, or trying the goods, especially for clothes. So they try to use the clothes to check on the sizes, or how it fit the consumer, or the particular type of consumer. So that is for as with the rise of omni-channel, or having this omni-channel shopping, we make use of different social media accounts. So as I've mentioned, Twitter, we have YouTube, Facebook, and other form of social media. Okay. So second, we have personalization and data-driven recommendations. So this is another changes brought about by e-commerce or brought about by technology. So uh, the experience or how we purchase products or how we observe in our Facebook account, most of the product that pop up on uh, on our Facebook account, what we see there mostly are products that we are interested in, right? So why is it happening? Bakit? Or why is it these products are already there? They just suggesting us this kind of goods or this kind of products for us. This is because of what we called that is because of what we call as business analytics. So our uh, our likes or our browsing history, our data or demographic data from our social media accounts are considered as the big data. So these big data are being analyzed through a system or what we call as business analytics. So these are being analyzed and we are this platforms or this business analytics or uh, technologies or this analyzing uh, database are giving us idea or giving the businesses an idea on what kind of product do this particular person are interested in. So especially for us as mothers, so mostly of the product that pop up. So since in my case, I always like or I do have heart emoji or I do like different recipes in my Facebook account. So as you guys can observe, from time to time, there are a lot of recipes that has been suggested to me, and even suggested some of the content creators such as Chef Obang here in the Philippines. So on uh, how she cooks certain menu. So this is because of business analytics, and this has given us or had this broad personalization on the different goods that has been offered to us. So it this help different businesses on how are they going to encourage the consumers to buy the product. And for us consumers, if our need or our wants has been considered, we are easily encouraged for that particular company or for that particular product, especially oh, this type of product, I want this. These are my specifics or these are my the different qualities that I want to a certain product. So we are easily convinced to buy such product. So personalization and data driven leverages consumer data. So they uses our data to make offers and meet individual preferences and needs. So this has brought to the different businesses higher conversion rates rather and revenue. So this is an approach that has give businesses an higher revenue because they are able to encourage more consumers to consider their products. So they have also had a multiple touch points and create meaningful one-to-one experience, moving beyond basic segmentation to truly understand and anticipate customer needs. Actually, in fact, here in the Philippines, business analytics is one of the priority courses because of its influence in and decision making, especially in consumer. It can analyze consumer purchase decisions. So it could help different businesses in deciding and how they are going to attract um, different consumers. And for us consumers, this has helped us make wiser decisions or to it made us lessen the burden of looking into different products and different products in the market. So because they have already suggested to us different products that are more likely of our size, of our preferences. So this is because of the technology or the the different technologies and social media presence that we have, and then the algorithmic function that has been using by this um, by this particular AI powered technologies. Okay. So next we have social commerce and influencer marketing. Actually, here in the Philippines is considered as the one of the most usage or the highest usage of Facebook or social media in Asia. So we have been exposed to social media most of the time. So based on, according to Taslaud, so this has been the preferred social media platform in the country. So this is for 2020 and 2021. So this has been Instagram as number one usage by influencers. Second is Facebook. Third is YouTube, and next is TikTok and Twitter. So most of the among these platforms, it is the Instagram which is being used for several campaigns. Okay, so this data is from Statista from as of March 2025. Based on Statista, it is Niana Guerrero, which is the most followed TikTok influencers in the Philippines. So, and it is also Statista also said that 70% of the products that are being endorsed by these social media influencers are being purchased by the consumers. So these platforms or these social media platforms has developed um, uh, income for the businesses and also given or has build trust from the consumers because of these influencers. So since they have that particular trust or they tend to share some experience or they share with the sympathies of the social media influencers, they think that they are able they understand or the social media influencer understand their situations, so they are easily encouraged by the social media influencers for them to buy products being endorsed by these individuals. So these influencers usually are paid for them to introduce their products, so they are also earning from this their live stream and their endorsement, and basically they have earned trust and help consumers shorten their decision-making process. So especially for the mostly are for Gen Z and younger millennials. Okay, and so this is also uh, in the Philippines. Most of the products that are being influenced or by the social media influencers are fashion and beauty. So Filipinos are fond in fashion and beauty products. So these are the number one products that are being influenced by or most popular influencer content in the country. Because we Filipinos wanted to have that soft and beautiful skin. So that's why Filipinos are fond of this influencer who has content on beauty and fashion. Okay, for the fourth one, frictionless checkout and instant gratification. So especially most of us or some or I don't know if you can share or you can relate with me that when I am stressed, I go shopping or stress shopping aside from stress eating. So if I am stressed, I tend to check on my Shopee, Lazada account and then try to purchase things. So aside from because this actually the social media or this because of social media, we could easily buy our product. So with just one click, we can check out the products that we wanted to buy. So let's say, for example, we wanted to buy something, I wanted to buy certain goods. So we just check different accounts. So in here in the Philippines, we usually use Lazada, Shopee, even in Facebook, TikTok. So and then once we see it that, oh, she's beautiful in this dress, so we try to also to buy. In just one click we can buy through our this social media or this platforms. Okay, so second, of course, multiple payment options. So we have cash on delivery, we can buy through our credit card. Meron may mga instances or there are some offers na shop now, pay later. So we can buy products on installment basis. So this encourage more consumers to buy online. Okay, we have also fast and free delivery, especially there are cases that the platform give us or provide free shipping or free delivery if you will buy 1,000 worth, or if you have accumulated points, you tend to avail free delivery or free shipping of your goods. So it would give you lesser uh, it give you more discounts rather than going to the mall. So rather than buying it to the mall and you pay for your transportation, so just avail of the free delivery and you're just sitting there at the comfort of your house or the comfort of your specific area. So that is one factor that we are heavily influenced by this um, platform, or how e-commerce brought on this changes on our shopping journey. And of course, easy returns. So if the products has something wrong with the product that we buy, we can easily return the product. We just need to have a video when we open the the parcel. We just need to have a video and return the product. And actually, sometimes here in our area, it is the delivery rider who would give us advice. Ma'am, I think this is a fraudulent, or there is something with your good. Is this really the good that you purchased? So if that particular rider would think that there is something wrong with the product, he would ask us, we will not just give you this, ma'am. So because I think there is something wrong with this product. So actually, it would be easier for us because also the delivery riders are helping us check on the quality of the products that we purchase. So it has give us somehow the 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 value for the money that we spend for this product. So we are guaranteed with the quality of the products that we buy. And then we have customer reviews, trust, and community. So in the advent of technology, trust is currency. Trust is very important. So before we make a purchase, we consumer check the reviews of the products that we buy in different platforms. We check the comments of the different buyers or previous buyers of the product. So this is for us to ensure that we buy good quality products. So we check on what others say about the product, their comments, and their experiences towards the product. So every consumer is involved. So they tend to storytell their experiences with the products that they buy. So somehow we are involved on the business community, or as consumers, we are involved in the decision making of other consumers. So we tend to share our experiences, though this create a community-driven feedback loop for us. So this shapes our customer journey and builds brand loyalty. So especially for those companies that they do not overpromise, but they tend to over-deliver. So because one thing that we need to make sure but is to avoid overpromising as businesses. So avoid overpromising and under delivering the quality of the product. So with this kind of shift on our shopping journey, the consumers are involved and they tend to evaluate if that particular company is over promising the quality of their product. So to conclude, we need to remember these three, especially for the businesses. We need to create value for us to gain the trust of the consumers and to give convenience to the shoppers or the customers. Okay? So that would be all, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Rosin, for your insightful presentations. Oh, next, we will move to the second expert, Ms. Lailatul Hikmah, with the topic The Evolution of E-commerce and its Impact on Modern Consumer Behavior. Please allow me to welcome Ms. Lailatul Hikmah.
Thank you. Shall we share my presentation?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, let me check. You can see this my presentation, my PPT.
Yes, it's clear,
Okay.
Miss.
My voice is clear?
Yes, it's also very clear.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay, thank you everyone. Good afternoon all. Thank you for being here today. First of all, I would like to thank you for everyone who participated in this event. And I would like to express my gratitude to the moderator to kindly reading my CV. Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Lailatul Hikmah. You can call me Hikmah. I'm from University of Merdeka Malang, Indonesia. It's a pleasure to be here today. I'm very excited to share this presentation with all of you. Now, today we are going to explore and the interesting topic is the evolution of e-commerce and its impact modern customer behavior. Before we go into the details, let me briefly share the outline of today's presentation. First, we will start with exploring the impact of online shopping. Second, I will explain the concept of e-commerce as the foundation of our discussion. And the third, we will look at the key changes in customer behavior caused by digital shopping. And the fourth, I will discuss the factor influencing modern customer behavior in today's market. And the fifth, we will analyze the impact on decision making and how purchasing choices are made online. Okay, and the sixth, we will identify the challenges for business in the adapting to this new environment. And finally, the last, we will conclude the future trends to see what lies ahead for the e-commerce. Okay. Okay, let's start. Again, the first point, exploring the impact of online shopping. This is 3 points in this important. About the point 1, about customer habit. Customers in increasingly shifting from physical stores to digital platforms. And then shopping has become more frequent but often involves smaller purchase, impulse buying is rising. And then in every woman like this is about flexible, right? Flexibility is greater since online stores are open 24 hours. When we relax, we can shopping. When we drink a coffee, we can shopping everywhere and anytime. And then customer regularly compare prices and the product across different platforms before the purchasing, right? Everyone, of course, they compare about product one and product two and the other product. And also compare prices and a product about good quality, about the low prices, or high quality, about the high prices. Yeah, every everyone make sure to good quality about the product. And the point two about customer expectation. Every customer also have preference, also have expectation about the product. Always. Shoppers demand convenience, such as fast loading apps and user-friendly website. And then in speed of delivery, in the top of priority, because it's just a simple, you are a check of this product and then your appointment and waiting. Yeah, this is speed of delivery is very necessary. And then customer wants product delivery quickly, right? In the quickly is very, very important because I wanted the product. I want to use the product soon. Like when I want to buy my shirt, I want to quickly, yeah, speed of delivery like that. And then about personalization is expected. For the example, low-rated product recommendation. Product recommendation is very, very important or very necessary for us, but for women, because this is we need to review, we need a recommendation, we need to see about the product, yeah, like colors, about the size. It is important. And then about transparency is crucial, including honest review, clear rating, and accurate product description. I mean, honest review is very important because we need honest. Yeah. Honest is very important for us to when choose the product. If the product, make sure this product is good quality. Make sure the product same with the picture, right? Sometimes the product not same this picture. So we need including honest review, clear rating about the photo video, and then about the honest the quality and so on. And the 3 point, this is decision-making processes. Purchase decisions are strongly influenced by online review, rating, and testimonial. Testimonial is very neat to us because with the testimonial, we can decision-making about the product. We can choose decision-making about the product. We can choose the product high quality. We can choose the product is easier, right? All right. And then price comparison tools shape customer preference also. Social media influencer play a major role in guiding purchase decision. This is social media. Social media, everyone, every customer, every person need to have a social media, right? Like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, yeah. Everyone have a social media in here. I think everyone have social media because social media is very, very useful, yeah, for us to about the C in the word, yeah, C about the product, yeah, C is about the knowledge, and so on. Social media is very important. I think everyone has social media. And then trust and consistent positive brand experiences significantly impact and final choices. Okay, about the next slide. Yes. Introduce to the e-commerce here. E-commerce about the buying and selling goods and services via internet. Just a simple. You can open your phone. You can open the application e-commerce, Shopee, TikTok Shop, Tokopedia, Alibaba, Amazon. There are so many e-commerce with window about this e-commerce. The e-commerce refers to the buying and selling of goods or services over the internet using the digital device such as computer, smartphones, or tablet. The entire process from the product various models such as online retail store, marketplace, mobile commerce or e-commerce, digital services, and subscription-based platforms. Okay, e-commerce is very useful for me or for us or for women because when we stress we can open e-commerce to the shopping. We can have this also. We can open the e-commerce to the shopping because it is about mental health, right? Mental health is very, very important to us. Okay. The next. And the e-commerce growth rapidly expanding with global market value in trillions of USD. And then the global e-commerce market is value of at trillions of USD and continue to expand every year. And the key driver of growth, investment in technology, about the smartphones, fast internet, and mobile applications. And then changing customer behavior that favor convenience, speed, and flexibility. Flexibility is, I like the flexibility, just simple. And then COVID pandemic will accelerate the adoption of online shopping. You remember in COVID pandemic, it started 2019. So online shopping is so popular. Start from COVID pandemic. Next, about emerging trends, mobile commerce, integration of AI, chatbots, social media like TikTok Shop, Shopee, Instagram Shop, and rising focus on sustainable and ethical shopping. And the key players we have for Amazon, Alibaba, Shopee, and Tokopedia. In Indonesia, popularnya Shopee and Tokopedia. In Indonesia, Shopee known as about Orange Store, and Tokopedia know as about Green Store, like that. Okay. Next, about key changes in customer behavior. Point 1, shift to online purchasing rather than physical store visit. I think is everyone needs to flexibility, shift to online purchasing rather than physical store visit because the flexibility about the time, flexibility about the compare prices and product. We can see my phone, we can see e-commerce and compare about the product, compare about the prices, So in online purchasing rather than physical store visit is make me to useful and make me to easier. Point 2, increasing price comparison and demand for discount. Every woman, everyone like the discount, right? About the discount, every Spotify in there, later Spotify make the discount, so many discount, and every customer to have to buy the many product. So the discount is about make me to hobbies change the hobbies about the online shop. So many products. Discount is very strategic. Yes, very strategic. Useful the company because the use the discount is very necessary. And there point 3, expectation for the fast and free delivery. Free delivery is very important for us because we need to some the like the we need a product and then check out and then so rapidly to access and then we flexible to waiting the product. So as free delivery is useful. And the 4, greater reliance on product review and rating is very important to decision making purchases every person. Okay, there are factors influencing modern customer. Always in point 1 is about convenience. Shop anytime, anywhere. Just a simple. Anytime you want, you can shop. Anywhere you want, you can shop. Yeah. Like it if when relax while the shopping, and then we can drink a coffee, you can shopping, and then shop anytime, anywhere is everyone like that. And the point 2 is about personalization, targeted ads and recommendation. Targeted ad and recommendation is very necessary because targeted ads and recommendation make us to easier to choices the product, make us to easier to compare about prices and good quality. And the point 3 about variety, about access to global marketplace. Access to a global marketplace is easier. You can download e-commerce in the application. So many e-commerce. Shopee, Tokopedia, you can choose. Do you like that? And the Shopee is popular in Indonesia because I use the Shopee and almost every time, almost every day, I open the Shopee and shopping is it's very, very my focus to shopping because about mental health, right? And the point 4 about social proof, influence from social media, also influencer. Influencer, not only artists, but influencer about the people to influence the people to encourage to buy the product. Influencer is make sure to decision making about the quality, decision making about the price and the quality is the same. Yeah. Usually, we need influencer about makeup, yeah, beauty and fashion. About makeup, about skincare, yeah, rating skincare. Also need to recommendation skincare, and then rating skincare is very important because it's about the skin health. Every woman, I think, you know about the rating skincare and then recommendation skincare for all skin type about the dry skin, about the acne skin. Yeah. So many important. Okay, the next about impact on decision making. Decision making is faster but also more influenced by digital marketing. Algorithm and targeted ads with customers towards specific product, reducing time spent searching. And then promotion like limited stock or buy now about the accelerate decision making by creating a sense of urgency about the flash sale like that. So it is the flash sale, so I can buy now. Okay, digital marketing strategies such as influencer endorsement and social media campaigns strongly shape customer preference. Okay, and the next about customer are more informed due easy access to information. Online platform provide product details, specification, price comparison, and user reviews in the seconds. This transparency empowers customers to make more rational and confident choices. So the make more rational and confident choices. The so many also the choices, the product, about the quality, about the compare the prices, about the make more rational and confident choices. And then as a result, brand loyalty can weaken because customer can quickly find alternative over better value. So compare the 2 or 3 product, and then as a result, brand royalty, we can because customer quickly the decision making and they choose the product. And then about impulse buying in more common due to flash sale and targeted ads. Flash sale is so strategic business. Strategic business about the every company to use a flash sale in moment 9.9, 10.10, 11.11. So flash sale is often in the e-commerce about the Shopee. And then personalized recommendation increase the changes of and planned spending, and then discount and special offer make customer perceive they are saving money even if the purchase is unnecessary. So in the 3-point impact of decision making. Next, about challenges for businesses, about the 3 challenges. Point 1, increasingly competition from global seller. Online platform allow international brands to compete directly with local businesses. And then customer can easily compare prices and quality across border, making it harder for smaller retailers to stand out. And then to survive, local businesses must differentiate themselves to unique value, customer service, or niche market. And challenges number 2 about need for strong online presence and SEO. A strong digital presence is essential to stay visible in crowded marketplace. Search engine optimization helps businesses rank higher of search results, increasing their chances of attractive potential buyers. And the business SEO, active engagement on social media and digital advertising ensure constant visibility and brand recognitions. And challenges number 3 about maintaining customer trust and data security. With increasingly concern about online fraud and cyber attack, customer expect secure payment system and strict data protections. And then transparency in privacy policy and clear communication about how customer data is used help build long-term trust. Businesses that fail to protect customer data risk losing credibility and loyalty regardless of product quality. Okay, and this is a challenge for businesses. Okay, the next about future trends. Future trends, about the integration of AI and chatbot for customer service. Right? We need customer service because we need a quick response, right? If we have problems, we can chat the customer service. In Shopee, in customer service, if you need the complaint about you need the problems, you have a problem, you need a customer service to communication and coordinate with customer service for e-commerce. And number 2, about growth of mobile commerce. Growth of mobile commerce is always the mobile commerce is to grow rapidly also. And then expansion of augmented reality shopping experiences shopping experiences is about often you always shopping in anytime, anywhere, and often about you open the e-commerce, you search the product about the fashion, cosmetics, skincare, or about the product, the other product, right? About the recommendation, and then it's reality shopping experiences. And the last, sustainability and ethical shopping becoming a priority, like social, sustainable and ethical shopping becoming this priority as the product where you can product, and then you can satisfy the product, you can satisfy in this product in store, you can repeat to decision making to buy the product. So you can also recommendation the product in a comment, and you can rating in the product e-commerce. Okay, for the example, in Indonesia, Shopee, leading e-commerce in Indonesia. Shopee and Tokopedia. Shopee known as orange store, and Tokopedia green store. In this, I think, for example, I just the Shopee. Shopee is founded in 2019, known one of the most visited platforms in Indonesia. Why the Shopee is very success in their key feature? Shopee have key features. This Shopee Live about the Shopee Pay. So the flexibility is just a simple when you payment. And then flash sale, I mean is the even 9.9, 11.11, yeah. Always have a flash sale. And then free shipping and the shopping mall. Shopping mall about the trash store. So we can open the e-commerce, you can search the trash store, you can choose shopping mall. And why the Shopee is popular in Indonesia. And then also mobile first. Shopee use the mobile first, wide product range, and then aggressive promotion. So many events Shopee, there are about the promotion. COD and affordable shipping. What the impact the super SMS? SMS is small and medium-sized enterprise, creates job, also boosts digital economy. And the challenges about the strong competition, logistic in rural areas, and discount dependency. And the future trends about the AI, live commerce, vintage growth, and sustainability. Like Shopee. Shopee is every day I open this e-commerce because so many flash sales, so many discounts, so many good product with good quality. I think is so easier for me and for us to decision making. I guess there on the conclusion, e-commerce has fundamentally transformed customer behavior by system preference toward convenience, speed, and personalizations. Customer now really more on mobile device, digital payment, Shopee Pay, GoPay, OVO, Dana, and online review, and creating a new digital-driven shopping culture that is flexible and global. And business must adapt to remain competitive in a digital first marketplace. To stay competitive in a digital first marketplace, businesses must embrace technology, enhance online engagement, and deliver fast, seamless customer experiences. Okay, there is conclusion. Thank you very much for the opportunity to be a speaker today. I am truly grateful, and it's great experiences. Thank you for your attention. Good afternoon all.
Okay, thank you so much, Ms. Hikmah, for your valuable presentations. Also, thank you very much for Dr. Rosin for the truly outstanding presentations before. And we will move to the Q&A session. Please wait, I will share my screen. For everyone who have the question, please kindly type it in the chat box, or you can open your microphone to ask the expert directly. Okay, maybe I have this is I can see in the chat box we have a few questions. For the first one is for Dr. Rosin. The question is, what future innovation in the shopping journey excited you the most? Okay, for Dr. Rosin, please kindly answer the questions.
Okay, thank you very much for that question. Actually, what excites me the most, innovation in shopping journey. Since I will relate this because we are already on September, and here in the Philippines we are celebrating Christmas on December 25th. So one of the things that we need to have is to buy gifts for our loved ones and family. So hopefully there will be a platform in the future that we will just they will have suggestion. They have already set up suggestions for different we will just click, or they already actually, I imagine a platform that they would already understand who are the part of my family, and I will just choose from the recommendations of that particular platform on what best fit for my husband, for my child, and for my parents and my siblings and my nieces and nephews, so that I will no longer think of what possible product or possible gifts that I will give them in the Christmas. So that would be that one particular possible innovation in shopping journey that I am excited with and would help me a lot during Christmas season. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Razin. Your answer is very interesting. The platform with have recommendations for family and the possible product for the family. Okay, thank you so much. And then we have question for Miss Hikmah. Which factor most significantly influence modern consumer decisions? Is it convenience or personalization or social proof? I will invite Miss Hikmah to answer these questions.
Okay, my answer. This is about make sure the product to the choices you can about the convenience, with a convenience and trust. When you convenient about the rating, about the preference, the other customer, about the recommendation, the other customer, you choose and decision making the product, and we will choose and the check out, and you can see the recommendation is the real or the fact, like that. So convenience and trust is very necessary, and this recommendation the other customer is very important to us decision making to the buy about the product. Every product need a recommendation, need such a preference. The other customer need a rating reviews. So it's convenience and the trust is very important. It's very necessary. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Hikmah. Okay, the answer is convenience and trust, yeah, everyone. And then we will have the next questions. Maybe this question is for to expert. The question is, normally online purchase are invisible between buyers and sellers with only online response. So, what are the key strategies that online business owners should implement to build consumer trust and create value? Okay, maybe I will invite Dr. Rosin first, and then I will invite Miss Hikmah for answer the same questions.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma'am Cheng, for that question. The most important thing that we need to consider being a business owner and for us to be able to have value or to create value is to be honest with our products or be honest with the products that we offer. Especially that with the advent of social media, there are a lot um, of possible haters or possible negative reviews that we'll have. But if we are honest with our brand promise. So especially in businesses, we do have brand promises. We have brand promise. So if we are honest with our brand promise, we can truly have that trust or earn the trust from our customers. So just as we don't need to uh, all we have to do is over deliver our promise, not be having that under promise and over promise under deliver. Just be honest with our products and services and be sure that we have over deliver the product. Meaning to say we have reached the max that we have given them or the consumers higher quality than they have expected. So that's I think would definitely give us or provide or earn trust from customers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Rosin. So the key highlight is be honest with our product. So we don't have to over deliver the product that we have. Okay, next I will invite Miss Hikmah to answer the same questions.
Okay, thank you. I think the answer, Dr. Rosie, is so very good. So I just add the answer. I think effective, good customer service is very important too, because the provide responsive, satisfying customer service to increase customer satisfaction. So we have a problems about the product, we have a complaint about the product, we can coordinate, we can call center customer service. If customer service fast respond, you can always so happy, right, about the customer service. And then secure payment system. Ensure your payment system is secure and trustworthy with various payment options. OVO, Dana, Shopee Pay, GoPay, and the other payment system. So payment system useful to the easier to weekend payment. And then it's very important is fast and reliable shipping. And first about the website of e-commerce, fast responding, and then reliable shipping. If you can choose every product, we can choose every store, you can the easier like that. And then trust, also trust is very necessary because no trust is no customer. No trust is no customer. And the last is about the high quality content. So every company have a quality content about strategic product. Every company can use the social media, and every company can use influencing to influence, to encourage customer to buy decision making about the product. Because influencer in social media is very important, right? We can know the product. You can see your favorite influencer. You can follow social media favorite influencer, and you can follow the product use the favorite influencer. So it is marketing, influencing, and social media is very necessary to use a strategic business in online shopping there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Hikmah. The key highlight is good customer service, trust, and high quality content. Okay, thank you so much. Due to limited time, We will move to the next session. Thank you so much, Dr. Rosin and Ms. Hikmah, for the answer, and thank you for the participant who active for the active questions, engaging questions. Okay, we will move to the session two. We have two experts in the session two. The first one is Dr. Alay von Pise, and the last one is Dr. Sandi Arif. I will invite Dr. Olay von Vise with the topic e-commerce and market transformation in Laos from consumer behavior shift to market failures solutions. Please allow me to welcome Dr. Olay von Vise to give the presentations.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think I shared the wrong one.
Afternoon to you.
Okay. um, um, today
Yes.
Today my presentation, this is about how e-commerce transform the market in Laos, which I will focus on the consumer behavior shift to market failure solutions. In general, one of the key driver for e-commerce in Laos is from the mobile internet access, and the mobile connection reached about 6.8 million by 2024, and roughly about 87 or 88% of population have a mobile phone, and about 95.1% of them have 3G, 4G, or 5G connections. And the online shopping is becoming a part of daily life, but beyond that convenience is e-commerce is reshaping how market work for and how consumer behavior change. For this presentation, I want to focus on how e-commerce help to shape or improve the market failures in Laos. For the conceptual, the market failures occur when the market don't allocate resource efficiently, especially information asymmetry and high transaction costs, and geographic barrier and limit competitions. And for consumer behavior, refer to how individuals choose to purchase and use goods or service influenced by informations and convenience and trust and price. As a previous presentations, e-commerce help to address some market failure because in general there's a full condition for market failures. One is the externalities, and the other one is public goods, and the other one is market control and imperfect information. For the e-commerce in Laos help to address to improve the market controls and imperfection informations. So there's ways that how e-commerce address the market failures. One is reducing information asymmetries, because the online platform provide product details and user review and price comparison. For example, that consumer invention can compare price rise or import electronics from e-commerce platform instead of relying on local market. So they will have the market price easily. Second is lowering transaction costs. Traditional market allows often involving travel and negotiations, and the e-commerce reduce the searching costs by online web browsing and transportation costs, the delivery service and time costs. And third one is expand market access. Small business and farmer can access larger consumer behavior beyond their district and province. For example, the coffee producer in Pak Song, which is the well-known coffee production areas in Laos, can sell directly to customer nationwide by passing middleman. And the fourth one is increasing competition and efficiency. Online platform market are more transparent and force seller to compete on quality and service, and this reduce the monopoly power in a small local market. So in order to have there's a component to make essential for e-commerce in Laos. One is digital payment, and second is delivery service, and third one is online platform. For the development in digital payment in Laos is start during the 2017-2019 because there is a Indio Bank adopt the QR payment system, and during the 2019 the national payment network is formations by Bank of Laos, and 2011 QR standard launch, and they connect all the bank payment system in Laos. This help to facilitate the e-commerce in Laos, and for e-commerce, when we try to buying product, for example, from Thailand, the QR payment is start in 2022. By we can use scan the QR code in Thailand or in Laos to pay the import or some product that they want. And we also have the China Union payment, and Vietnam and Laos retail payment is still underway for transaction. For the delivery system, this one is also one of the pain point for the e-commerce in Laos before, because the traditional Lao post delivery is not convenient, because the parcel sent the parcel arrived at the post office, they will notify customer, and we have to pick up the parcel at the local post office, which is the branch of local post office is very limited. But because of that, the rising of the third-party logistic providers can improve the delivery service system in Laos. One, because they have a franchise and it's expand rapidly. Second is individual act as service point as parcel service. They use the agent model, and third one is prioritize efficiency, door-to-door delivery technologies. And for private carriers, often have speed and convenience and transparency, because they have faster delivery time, real-time tracking, and door-to-door pickup and cash deliveries. This one also helps to boost the and facilitate the e-commerce in Laos. For the online platform and online shopping ecosystem in Laos, we have for local, we have social media platform and local e-commerce platform. But most of the customer, they tend to use their social media platform like Facebook mostly, and TikTok also some of them. And for cross-border platform, like for example, we are interested in some product in Thailand, we usually use the Shopee or Lazada to order them, and they have some middleman just get the product across the border delivery to Laos. The e-commerce has been very popular, and it's right after the COVID-19, because the pandemic forced everyone to familiarize with the online platform, and it also forced the older demographic like baby boomer, Gen X, to embrace the e-commerce. And right after 2021, the e-commerce in Laos has been booming. So there are some key challenge facing in e-commerce in Laos, like besides its convenience and mobile and social commerce and digital exploration and competitive market, there still is trust issues and some infrastructure challenge because of a couple of storm hit Laos a few weeks ago. There's some national road has been cut off. The delivery for the e-commerce has been delayed for 2 weeks before we restore the infrastructures. And the last one, just raising the concern is digital literacy, because the older demographic like a baby boomer or Gen X, when they try to use the e-commerce, because even considerably during when I was young, or my parents, they tend to believe everything's on the TV, or even you make a very nice commercial, they tend to truly believe it. But because there's some trust issue in the product, but they cannot detect. So this digital literacy is quite important to improve the e-commerce in Laos. And the other things is even now the government have the law to tax the e-commerce, but the implementation for them is now they still figure out how to tax the e-commerce or online activities. In conclusions, e-commerce is more than online shopping. It's correcting inefficient traditional market, empowering the seller, customer and producers in Laos. It's also reshaping Laos consumer thinking, choose and spending, and as adopting deepening e-commerce will play a central role in Laos, and ultimately is increase the overall economic welfare in Laos. ขอบใจ thank you for your listening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ale, for your sharing in knowledge and perspective. And next, I will invite our final presenter, Dr. Sandi Arif, with the topic E-commerce Archipelago, Unlocking the Potential of Innovation, Inclusion, and Impact. Please welcome Dr. Sandi Arif and give the presentations. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Rina. Good afternoon, everybody. First, I would like to thank the organizing committee for having me to be one of the panelists in this forum. I am honored to share the stage with the brilliant scholars, Dr. Rosin from the Philippines, Dr. Alai from Laos, and another fellow scholar from Indonesia, Ms. Hikmah, and of course, to the esteemed participants of this forum. My presentation is entitled The E-commerce Archipelago, Unlocking the Potential of Innovation, Inclusion, and Impact, as well as representing the Indonesian perspective. First, I would like to show you the types of online shopping platform. So basically, there are 3 online shopping platforms: e-commerce, online marketplace, and quick commerce. I focus on e-commerce as an online platform to facilitate buying and selling products or services over the internet. As Southeast Asia's largest economy with more than 280 million inhabitants Indonesia presents immense e-commerce and digital payments opportunities. Indonesia's payment and e-commerce landscape is digitizing rapidly in 2025, driven by government policy, fintech innovation, and changing consumer behavior. With digital payments projected to surge and compound annual growth rate, or CAGR, of 15.51%, expected to catapult the market to the USD 90.35 billion by 2025 and 185.71 billion US dollars by 2030. This makes Indonesia the biggest e-commerce market in Southeast Asia, according to Google, Temasek, and Bain Company in the latest report entitled Economy Southeast Asia 2024 Profits on the Rise, Harnessing Southeast Asia Advantage. Leading platforms such as Tokopedia, Shopee, Lazada, and Bukalapak dominate the market, while social commerce channels like TikTok Shop and Instagram Shopping are gaining traction among younger demographics. The gross merchandise value, GMV, indicates the total monetary value of all goods sold through a platform or marketplace over a specific period before any discounts, returns, or operational cost deduction. In 2024, the GMV reached 90 billion US dollars and is projected to reach 200 up to 360 billion US dollars in 2030. It is also projected significant increase in online travel, transport and food, online media, and specifically e-commerce, valued at $150 billion in 2030. This marks Indonesia as the 8th largest e-commerce market globally. This particular slide showed around 4% growth in online transaction on the online platform in the first half of 2025, 95% compared to 91% in the first half of 2024. Most digitally aware consumers prefer browsing through e-commerce platform, 88% significantly outpacing other channels, such as brand social media with a 48% and official website 19%, highlighting the dominant role of e-commerce in the online shopping journey. From this slide, we can also look at when the Indonesians' commerce consumer shops were established. It showed that shopping tends to be an end-of-day activity between 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. I think that's very rational because mostly to unwind or to tick off to do after work. So ladies and gentlemen, now we're talking about the payment method for online shopping, digital payments, and I believe that the previous speakers, Dr. Alay, Dr. Rosin, and also Hikmat touched on a little bit on this section, but I would like to focus on the Indonesia's demographic. So digital payments are not the preferred method for online shopping. Digital wallet 75%, cash on delivery 64%, mobile internet banking 44%, pay later 26%, and bank transfers 19%. And based on the transaction volume, the following product categories rank as the most popular among Indonesian online shoppers, with number 1, not surprisingly, fashion and accessories. I think the Filipinos and Indonesian are quite similar because Dr. Royce just mentioned that fashion is also the most favorite one in the Filipino demographic. Health and beauty, 14.3%. Home and household appliances, 10%. Food, 6.9%. Gadget and accessories, 6.4%. These breakdowns highlight the significant role of retail and travel in Indonesia's e-commerce ecosystem, along with the rapid rise of digital services, including ride-hailing and delivery apps, with the average monthly spending being 470,516 rupiah, or equivalent to 28.58 US dollars per month. So, ladies and gentlemen, now we proceed to Indonesia's digital finance services, or DFS ecosystem, and its dynamic. In respect to the post-COVID-19 pandemic, drastically changed how consumers shop. affecting several market verticals, especially the retail sector. Consequently, cash payments in Indonesia are rapidly declining as digital payment adoption accelerates. Although still dominant since 2020, the use of cash for payments has fallen from over 70% of transactions to 51%. Financial inclusion and literacy in Indonesia have shown significant progress. According to the 2024 National Survey on Financial Literacy and Inclusion, the Financial Literacy Index reached 65.43%, while financial inclusion stood at 75.2%. Interestingly, women recorded higher indices in both aspects than men, with financial literacy at 66.75% and financial inclusion at 78.8%. Financial literacy and inclusion were higher in urban areas, reflecting greater accessibility and financial awareness than in rural regions. This transformation not only improved access to financial services, but also deepened digital financial understanding among the population, as reflected in the increased financial literacy index, particularly among the productive age group and university students. Thus, the digital economic transition is changing how Indonesians conduct transactions and access and utilize financial services, marking a new era in financial inclusion driven by digital literacy. However, regarding digital lending, the tendency of the public to take out loans for consumption, for purchasing consumer goods or daily needs, reflects a high level of consumerism. Rising living costs may drive this pattern due to inflation, the pursuit of lifestyle fulfillment, or the growing prevalence of online gambling. Using online lending without sufficient financial literacy can trap borrowers in difficult-to-escape debt cycle. Unfortunately, today's younger generation increasingly dominates consumer-focused lending, driven by a rise in lifestyle-related spending, and this desire to look attractive, own the latest gadgets, follow fashion trends, or participate in online gambling has led many young people to turn to online loans as short-term solution, often without considering their long-term repayment capacity. Regarding Indonesia's digital financial services system, Indonesia's crypto and blockchain market is experiencing explosive growth in 2025, making it the third largest globally by adoption, according to OneSafe, US technology company that offers comprehensive account services tailored for companies that operate cryptocurrencies. I published a chapter on a case study on cryptocurrency strategy and regulation in the Asia Pacific as a derivative form of digital payment. This chapter aims to systematically review the current body of literature to gain insight the progress of cryptocurrency regulation, considering its volatile nature, recent investment surge, and subsequent financial turmoil. This chapter also explores various approaches to cryptocurrency regulation in 3 different jurisdictions: Indonesia, China, and Japan, towards cryptocurrency's classification as security, commodity, property, while also highlighting the associated risk and identifying gaps for future exploration. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to elaborate on one of the significant aspects of e-commerce, specifically its effect on unlocking potential inclusion and impact. The category of local language usage refers to searches in the national language, which is expressed as a percentage of all searches. Indonesians primarily use Bahasa Indonesia, Indonesian, to explore online platforms, with 80% for e-commerce, 77% for food and transport, and so on. The consumer trends show that 88% of video creators create content primarily also in Bahasa Indonesia or Indonesian. Now we focus on the impact of e-commerce on financial and social equality. First, financial benefits. Indonesia is the Southeast Asia's largest online commerce market, generating more than $20 billion in new retail revenue by 2022. And in 2025, Indonesia's e-commerce retail revenue is projected to range between $94.5 billion and over $100 billion. Looking at it from different angle, 30% of online commerce is new consumption, or that purchase that would not have occurred in the absence of online commerce. They are likely to increase as the e-commerce proliferates in region with untapped consumer demand. Today, 55% of online consumers' e-commerce spending in Indonesia comes from Greater Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia, where the online retail market is mature than in other regions. As a percentage of household spending, e-commerce in Jakarta is 4 times higher than in the rest of Java and 10 times what is outside of Java Island. Provinces outside of Jakarta have about a 10 percentage point higher rate of new spending than Jakarta. E-commerce reached beyond Greater Jakarta, offering better choices and prices. New consumption may grow beyond 30%. Export through online and e-commerce are still low. However, rising exports of consumer goods such as automotive, hobby, fashion, and health and beauty goods, coupled with significant numbers of overseas Google search for such products, suggest that demand is increasing. Job creation. Indonesia's online commerce sector has already had significant impact on the country's job market. By 2022, e-commerce will directly or indirectly support about 26 million jobs and will help more than 30 million by the end of this year. Direct support includes new jobs that would not have existed otherwise. For example, programmers at e-commerce companies and positions at logistic companies. Indirect supports include positions that exist today, but will be favorably influenced by e-commerce revenue flows, such as small, medium enterprises owners who shift from offline to online selling, or the payment providers that shift their services from physical stores to online sales. The third one is buyer benefits. Consumer benefit from savings in e-commerce throughout the country, but interesting geographically variation exists. For example, consumers outside of Java who purchase goods e-commerce through online save 11 to 25% compared with traditional retail. These numbers are projected to increase around 25 to 30% this year. In these locations, e-commerce circumvents extremely high distributor inventory costs, low retail volume spread over large geographies. As you know, Indonesia is an archipelago country. Still, there is also substantial variability because of uneven development of local distributor networks and differing costs of parcel shipments, for example, to remote areas. In the Java Island, where saving range from 4 to 13%, distribution networks are already highly developed, so savings are lower than the other parts of the country. Next, we are talking about the social equality. One of the most important and perhaps least known benefits of e-commerce in Indonesia is its impact on social issues, including gender parity, financial inclusion, and economic growth outside of the Java Island. When we talk about the rural consumers' buying habits are similar to those of their urban counterparts, through they spend relatively more on categories like phones and tablets. Regions with higher household expenditure and internet penetration also demonstrate higher online spending per capita. The largest 4 metropolitan areas in the country, the greater regions of Jakarta, Bandung, Surabaya, and Semarang, my city, account for approximately 70% of all online spending in the country, despite only accounting for roughly 20% of the total population. I wrap my session today by touching on the interaction between digital transformation and future jobs, including the dynamics of e-commerce that shift the job prospects in the long run under my publication, as you can see on this particular slide, published by the Pegler Macmillan, London, UK. That's the end of my session. Thank you very much, and back to the moderator, Ms. Rina. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for Dr. Sandy for the enriching and comprehensive presentations. Next, we will move to the Q&A sessions. I see a few questions in the chat box. The first one is for Dr. Alay. The question is, how are SMEs in Laos? How are SMEs in Laos adapting into digital shift in consumer behavior? Okay, maybe for Dr. Alay can answer the questions.
Okay. Right now, many shops they try to adapt by hiring social media influencers to promote their product or their shop through mostly I can see through TikTok and Facebook. And for the some SME, they're separate in two generations.
Yeah, yes.
For younger generation, they really like this e-commerce because when I interviewed them, they said in the past they just explain the product in their shop. The audience probably one or two people, but right now they just explain one time, but the audience maybe 100 or 1,000 people can see their explanation and promote their product, and the chance of people who will buy the product is increased sharply. So they're really happy with that one. And for the older generation, maybe they sometimes they try to use the influencer to help them to promote their product. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Alay. So the key highlight is SMEs also adapt with globalization and use social media to promote their product. And then we have questions for Dr. Sandy. The question is, what risks and opportunities does digital finance bring for inclusive growth? Okay, for Dr. Sandy, please you can kindly answer the questions.
Okay, thank you so much. That's a very brilliant question. So I believe that when we talk about the digital payment, so Indonesia's payment ecosystem sector now is undergoing significant regulatory transformation in 2025, driven by the need to foster innovation, ensure security, and enhance financial inclusion. So in fact, Central Bank of Indonesia, Bank Indonesia, created in 2025 Indonesia Payment System Blueprint as a central roadmap for modernizing the national payment system. And then they have five central or pillars focused on open banking, strengthening the infrastructure, expanding digital payment acceptance. And then we are very happy, we're glad that actually the KRIS, one of the digital payments created by Indonesia, now is acceptable in Japan. So basically for Indonesian people who are traveling in Japan and then buying or even selling product or services, so they can use our Indonesia's digital payment application named as KRIS. And then the central bank now is trying to aggressively penetrate the other markets, specifically in the Europe, as the Indonesian diaspora is also a lot in those areas. And then adaptive regulation. Those elements considered as a potential or the opportunities of the digital payment. However, there is also very concerning risks about this digital payment, specifically when we talk about the cybersecurity. As we know that quite months ago, Indonesia has a very significant threat from the hackers when they intervene the Indonesia's digital database. So in fact, the Indonesia's digital database couldn't be functioned for about days. But now, by learning from that curve, Indonesia's government trying to commit fully to improve the cybersecurity capability to tackle the future threat from not only domestically but also internationally. And then the second one is also about the awareness of the use of digital payment. As Indonesia is the biggest or largest archipelago in the country, consists of 17,000 islands from Sabang to Merauke. So basically, Indonesia needs to fully distribute the level of awareness. So not to be central in the capital city or the Java Island, but also in the remote areas, the mechanism of the digital payment, including the opportunities and the risk. Thank you for your question. I love it.
Okay, thank you so much for the detailed and comprehensive answer from Dr. Sandy. And unfortunately, because of time constraint, we must conclude the Q&A session at this point. We sincerely great thank you for the expert for providing such as a valuable insight, and our participant for your active involvement and engagement. Your question is have made this session even more meaningful. Okay, before we move to the closing, may I kindly request everyone to turn on your camera because we will move to the group photo sessions. Please kindly turn on your camera, everyone, and kindly virtual background if you can apply it. Okay, let's take a moment to allow more participants to turn on their camera. Okay, I think everyone is already, so many people turn on their camera, and I will try to group photo screenshot. Okay, please get ready, everyone. I will counting. 3, 2, 1, smile. Okay, perfect. Next, the second one. 3, 2, 1, smile, everyone. Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for all experts to join in this sessions today, for all the presentation. It's very amazing. And thank you for all participants. And please kindly fill in the attendance link to get your certificate of participations. Thank you so much for your participation. I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our expert Simioted and to all participants for joining us today. We sincerely hope that today's session has been insightful and inspiring once again. Thank you very much. We look forward to welcoming you again in the next webinar. Wishing you a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you so
you.
So much,
much,
everybody. Thank
all.
you.
Thank you.
See you
Bye-bye.
next
Bye-bye.
Hello,
time.
everybody. Have a
Bye-bye.
nice day.
Bye.
Have a nice
Have a
weekend.
nice day.
See you, everyone, and please kindly check the chat box for attendance link. For everyone who already filled the attendance link, can leave the Zoom meeting. Thank you.
Hi, Ma'am Rina.
Yes.
Taga Philippines po kayo?
I'm sorry.